Hello all you beauty people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So obviously you can tell in the title down below, I'm kind of just going to talk to you guys about how I started my YouTube channel. If you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, I just want to keep in like an open communication to kind of help you out if you've ever wanted to do it, what things you may or may not need to start a YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff, just kind of going into detail a little bit more and just talking about my YouTube journey as well. So if you guys are interested in watching videos like this, you know the gist. Don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss a video of me, your girl Sandra D, and let's just go ahead and get started. So obviously, like I told you guys, I started my YouTube channel actually a long time ago. I started it back, I think it says my oldest video is like 8 years ago, which is really crazy. My first original video is actually still up on this channel. You guys can see if you scroll all the way down, you'll see little old me in my parents' house filming videos using either I think it was like an old phone or just like an old shoot and point camera that I had. So yeah, it doesn't take much to start a YouTube channel. Realistically, it just takes guts and confidence to upload and just do it. You don't have to have fancy equipment. You don't have to have all the editing gear right off the bat, but if that's something that you want, you go for it. You do what you want to do, you spend your money when you want to spend it. But if you just want to start a YouTube channel based on whatever hobby you have, I mean, nowadays we have phones that pretty much can do anything. I'm trying to figure out where my phone is right now, actually. I went ahead and found my phone. So realistically, like now with technology, before when it was when I was younger, when I was in high school, when I first started my YouTube channel, there were a lot of different things that we really had to like really invest in to actually start a YouTube channel to have good quality. But now we've got iPhones, we've got smartphones that literally you can just shoot and point that have great megapixels in them, where they don't have to be the whole 4K or 1080 pixels or whatever you need to be just to shoot and point and just create a video and just talk. Because realistically, again, it all starts about just talking, making sure you're really passionate about what you're talking about, so it really allows people to relate to you, relate to your personality, and it also helps you find your niche within the YouTube community that will actually aid into your success. Now, I'm not saying I feel like I'm not really that successful right now at the moment. This is just like a hobby to me on the side, but I feel like if I actually would have kept on going with it, and I keep kicking myself in the butt because I did start it 8 years ago when YouTube actually first like started picking up, and I see all these YouTubers now that started around the same time I did and that have kept on going and, you know, kept on uploading content and kept on building their brand over the time, and they're in this like million subscriber area or whatever it may be. Now, is that a goal? Is that a fictitious goal? Yeah, because not everyone's gonna get there. But I mean, right now my goal is just to at least some point this year to hit at least 1,000 and hopefully get enough view counts to where I can at least do something with this channel, because I feel like I put so much into it, and whether I don't see the achievements from it, I guess, the success from it, at least I feel successful because I'm at least putting content out that I love. Obviously, you guys know this channel is about beauty and makeup and lifestyle. If that's something that you're interested in and you found my channel through this YouTube starter type of video, then I would hopefully you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some of my other stuff. But yeah, so again, it just starts off with guts and having a passion and something that you really want to talk about, you think that other people will like. That's kind of where it starts there, just with an idea. Whether you, like me, I write down my ideas for YouTube videos, and then as I start creating them, I will mark them off and obviously add new ideas as they come to me, or try and get inspiration from other people that are on YouTube as well. If there's something that's trending on YouTube or something that's trending now on TikTok, which is also a platform, you know, try and see if you can grab onto that if that's something that you like. If it's not something you like, don't force it. I think the audience will definitely see if you are trying to force yourself to do something that's out of your comfort zone that really you're uncomfortable doing. But again, that's just, again, everything starts with an idea, and then just kind of growing off of that. Now, when it comes to the more electronic area of it all, that's where I think I started to see better quality in my YouTube channel. So I started, like I said, I started off with a point and shoot camera, and then I upgraded my camera as I went. I still actually have this camera. This is like my vlog camera. So this is another Sony camera that I switched to later on. This is the Cybershoot, I think it's the HXD, something like that. I don't exactly remember what the model number is for this, but this has a 30 zoom. It has a flip out monitor that you guys can see as well. So like, I'll point this at you so you can kind of see what it does, but you can see back in the finder that I can see. You can see my camera and the ring light. But this is really great quality, especially if you just want to vlog with it. I think it's really great because it has that flip out, but just in general, even when I first started my YouTube channel, just because this does have really great megapixels, I was able to look at myself in a monitor. I was able to talk to it and actually be able to see what I was doing. I didn't really edit my videos that much because I really wasn't that really big into the editing world yet. So I always tried to make sure I was able to get my point across. If I knew I wasn't able to edit the video, and make sure that I had no gaps or bloopers. So I would literally delete and re-record, delete and re-record until I finally got it right. And sometimes I actually would have to write out a script so that I knew that I could get it right, since I wasn't able to actually edit videos and didn't have a laptop or stuff like that to do that. Now, another thing that will also help you out is making sure that you have a mount. Now, this mount actually screws into the bottom of this camera or into my actual camera that I'm using right now, but then I also recently bought one of these, and this is meant for your phone. So this one just kind of tightens onto the top of this, and then you kind of just loosen it as you go. I got this attachment from Amazon, and it was like $10. Now, as for this, these came together. So on Amazon, there's actually a starter kit that you can find for the camera I have right now or for this camera. So I think it's really amazing that Amazon actually offers a lot of like starter kit for cameras, because we're in that digital age of social media where sometimes quality does count. So again, those are the items that I used in the beginning. And then when it came to lighting, I actually had the Cowboy Studio lighting that was suggested to me by 11 Gorgeous years ago, that I purchased off of Amazon. And I used that for the longest time. The lights were great. They're basically the umbrella lights, which is a screw-on light that goes into it, and then that's basically just what I used for forever. I can't believe, but that was the lighting that I used, and it was very affordable. I think it was like $60, $70 back then. It came with a whole entire like bag and everything. You could pack it away, you could travel with it, do what you want to do with it. But yeah, so there is that. My camera battery is about to die, so we'll come right back with more information. So I changed my battery. Hopefully this one is charged. I don't know. It'll tell me here in a second on my monitor. But so that's just some of the starter stuff you can start off with. Again, you can either just use your phone, use a point and shoot camera that you have. You don't have to spend a lot of money just to start a YouTube channel. But again, there are starter kits that are out there that Amazon has that is really, really great stuff. It comes with pretty much everything you could use or need in a camera system just to even like to start. So I will link that one down below if I can find it. And then talking about what I use now versus what I used in the beginning. So now I have literally upgraded all of my stuff for quality purposes, just because I wanted to, because I had the money to at the same time, and also some of this other stuff has been gifted to me as well. So the camera I use right now was actually a camera that I've always wanted, because it's what older YouTubers used to use. Now they all use these fancy cameras that cost like thousands of dollars. I mean, you don't have to go that far, because those ones actually shoot in like 4K. They shoot past 1080. This camera that I use right now, again, is the Canon EOS Rebel T6. If you guys know about that camera, you know about that camera. This one I got from Best Buy. It came in a nice kit. It had everything I needed. It has this regular lens, and it has a really strong zoom lens where literally I can get like really good pictures of the moon at night, which is like so cool, but I barely ever use that lens. But also if you're really trying to get in photography, I think this is a great starter camera as well because it does come with the 2 different lenses. The lens that's on this one is a Canon zoom lens, which is at 18 to 55 milliliters. This is just the standard one that is on here. And then this camera pretty much does a lot, but obviously I use it more for the video aspect. But again, it's so good. Now, the one thing I don't like about it is I wish I could do better with the sound quality, because right now I only use the mic that's attached to the actual Canon. I wish I could get like an external mic to actually put on top, like some other YouTubers use, but I would have to upgrade my camera. So if I'm ever going to do that, I'll probably end up selling this one to upgrade it at some point, but I'm not worried about that right now. This one is the way that it is. It does everything I need to do. It has an HDMI cord, which I hook up to an old TV of mine that now is my monitor. I never even thought about that a long time ago. Almost got rid of this TV, but I'm glad I kept it. So again, you don't have to have a monitor either, but I liked how this camera had a flip up monitor so I could see what I was doing. I could see if I was out of focus or anything like that. So that is the camera that I use. Now, as for lighting, all of it is by the brand called Neewer. I believe that's what it is. It's Neewer. All of this is purchased from Amazon, but that brand, they also have their own website. But since I am an Amazon Prime member, that is why I use Amazon Prime and why I use Amazon. So I have the Neewer ring light, which came with its own tripod on it. And then it comes with a mount. I will say the mount that came with it was not strong enough to hold this big camera. So I had to buy another mount that Neewer has to hold this big camera because of how heavy it is. So I think that's the only thing that I was kind of upset with. Now with the ring light, again, I will link all this stuff down below if I can. The ring light itself has different adapters that you can have on it. There's different plastic plates that go onto it. This one, I put the white one on it. It also comes with an orange one, which kind of gives you more of that, like, I guess, outdoor natural light type of vibe. Now you can kind of do a mixture of the two, like I've done before. I've done like a white panels on top and then like the orange ones on the side to kind of give myself a little bit of different lighting, but that is what I have for a ring light. It's also what I use for TikTok as well when I do videos. And then I also have 2 other lights that are right here that kind of give me better lighting, because if I turn them off, like I'll do for you guys right now, the lighting changes a lot. So now this is what I look like with just the ring light. I mean, it's still good quality, and I still have the light above that's in my room. I still have the light behind me for my vanity, but when I turn these back on, I just think it looks just like 10 times better. The whole background's lit up. My whole entire face is lit up. You can actually see better when I'm talking to you, when I'm showing you products. Do you have to have these lights? No. But it's something that I wanted, and it's something I upgraded to, and my fiance got them for me for Christmas. So these are the Neewer box lights. Now, I was kind of picky between either getting the box lights, or I've also seen this other like LED like lights. I'll put a picture up here, and I kind of really want those too, but I'm like, do I need them? No. Am I just trying to be bougie like the rest of the YouTubers? Because I know I've seen those in James Charles's beauty room, and I know I've seen them in like other YouTubers' beauty rooms, and they have those lights, but I think these do just fine. If my channel ever blows up, then maybe I'll upgrade to better lighting, better studio, better camera, but as for now, this does it for me, and everything that I use to set up for my YouTube channel. Now, going in from that aspect, we've talked about all the electronics and stuff like that. Now, the other things I kind of want to talk about is the editing aspect. So, do you have to edit your videos? No. Sometimes people really want to see the quirky side of you, the blooper side of you, because we all make mistakes, and it's kind of fun because it kind of makes you feel a little bit more on the human aspect and more relatable when people know that you're not perfect. None of us are. We all make mistakes, and that we're all human. So, but does editing make your videos a little bit more seamless? Does it make it a little bit better because you can add flashy writing? You can also make the video obviously shorter. There's areas where if you need to speed things up, like if you're doing like a vlog style video or anything like that, it makes the video a little bit shorter, because a lot of times YouTubers are make these really long videos, and if you're not really invested into that YouTuber yet, you're really not going to spend watching their YouTube channel for 30 to 40 minutes compared to when you have a little bit more time to watch like a 10 to 15 minute video about their content. So when it comes to editing, there's a lot of different editing softwares that are out there. I will be honest, I had an iPad that I used the iMovie like setting or the iMovie app on it for the longest time before I had my laptop, and even on my laptop I could not find the, I guess at least for Windows, if anyone knows of a really good Windows editing software out there, leave it down in the comments down below, because I was never able to find a good one. So I just ended up using the iMovie on my iPad, but the iMovie on my iPad doesn't have as much, or at least my first iPad, because I had a mini iPad, didn't have as much as obviously the desktop version. So I've now used the desktop version of iMovie on my fiance's Mac that we share. Luckily, I still have a laptop, but I think I just need to sell it because I haven't even touched it. I haven't used it in a really long time because it's a Windows, and it's just easier for us just to share his Mac laptop. But I use that to edit my videos. I love it because you can add transitions, and it's just so simple to use. I know a lot of YouTubers use like Final Cut Pro, but that costs a lot of money, and I'm not that big of a YouTuber yet to really invest into Final Cut Pro. And I know there's a lot more things you can do on it, but it is what it is. So yeah, that is what I use to edit my videos. And then for thumbnails, people ask, when I first started into YouTube, I was like, how do people edit all these really cool thumbnails? How do they do stuff on here? Like, do I have to have some really cool type of software to do it? And I know there's people that just use, oh my god, Photoshop to do their thumbnails, and you can use Photoshop if that's something you want to do. There's also a lot of online services that you can use as well. So for me, I use a website called Picmonkey. They have different tiers in their subscription. I use the middle one, which is kind of like the pro one. I think I pay $12.99 a month. But what I really like about it is that they keep adding more and more features to it to make it more pro. So if you're like one of those people that don't want to spend like a lot of money on a specific software like Photoshop, then you can obviously use some of the online services like Picmonkey. It's super user-friendly, so easy. They have a tutorial that will walk you through it, but I've also watched videos here on YouTube that have also walked me through it. But they have really great stuff to where now they've added animation to text and stuff like that, where you can do PNGs. You can export stuff to just regular JPEGs or to PDF files if you need to do that as well. The Pro one does allow you to like take out the background. So like you guys have seen me in some of my thumbnails where like I'm talking to you and I make a pose like this, and I take out the complete background and I just put like a color instead. So I think that's really easy instead of having to actually go in there stroke by stroke and take out the background, which I had to do before. And it makes it so much easier because they have a software now in the pro area aspect that does it for you. You can edit your pictures in there as well, where you can do exposures and regular stuff like that. But yeah, I enjoy Picmonkey. They've got a lot of different fonts you can use and change the coloring. Now the one thing I am a little bit upset with Picmonkey, and I wish they would do, because I see people have these really cool fonts, and maybe I just don't know how to do it yet myself, of how to change like the interior of the font and then like the drop back of it. I don't know. There's more in depth that I need to go into Picmonkey, but I've also been thinking about switching over to another software or another website, I guess, which is called Canva. I've seen this YouTuber that I actually subscribed to recently who's done a lot of videos about Canva, and it looks like Picmonkey is like trying to get to like Canva's like type of software they use on their website. So I think Canva is a little bit better than Picmonkey, and they're comparable in prices, $12.89 and $12.99 for their both pro aspects. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep Picmonkey, but if you want to they just have a free trial service. You can pay like the bare minimal for the bottom tier just so you can edit thumbnails and do them really quickly. And not have to have all the bells and whistles. I don't know if Canva does the same thing too, but I'll definitely make sure I link Picmonkey and Canva down below, so if you guys want to check out stuff like that, or even the video of the girl that left me like the Canva, like what she's done on it and how she's like created so many different things with it. But yeah, definitely I think that's pretty much the gist of it. I've talked to you guys about how I started my YouTube channel. It just starts off with an idea. I've talked to you about all the electronics. I've talked to you about editing. I've talked to you guys about thumbnails now. So realistically, it's up to you. Like you're here now. You're watching my video. Whether you just have a membership to YouTube and you've thought about uploading a video, it takes 2 seconds just to hit that little add sign down below and just either use your phone and record yourself and just talk about something and upload it right away, or you know, come off of YouTube, turn your phone around, hit the record button, whether you use the front camera or the back camera, and just record yourself, talk about something. I mean, even now, they even have softwares on your phone that you can just edit from your phone. You don't even need to have a desktop computer. Now, I think some of the desktop programs have a lot more to offer than some of the phone programs, but the phone programs people use a lot of times just to edit, you know, the 60 seconds of TikTok videos. I mean, there's a lot you can do, and it is what it is. So again, it's up to you. You just have to have confidence in yourself, have an idea, have something that you love and that you're passionate about that people will relate to, and they will subscribe and follow your YouTube channel and be a part of your journey here on YouTube, just like how you guys who are watching my video now are doing with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video a lot. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but I will let you know. I either have a giveaway, 2 giveaways, some type of giveaway going on right now on my YouTube channel. So I'll make sure that I link that down for you below in the comment section or in the description area, so you guys have an opportunity to be a part of my giveaways. And if this is your first time to my YouTube channel, I do post videos 2 to 3 times a week, or as much as possible, and I do giveaways at least twice a month, and as I keep growing on my channel, I will do more giveaways and things like that. So if you want to know what my giveaway structure is, I will link that video. That's my 300 subscriber video where I kind of talked more in depth what my giveaways will look like for my channel. But the more I grow, the more giveaways I will do each month. So again, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you start your YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. So you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Sandy, and I will see you next time. Bye.